Lions taking on Kirk Cousins and the Minnesota Vikings.
First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Both teams emerging from the Ford Field tunnels just a short time ago. And, of course, the loudest cheers were reserved for the hometown Lions. They're set to go as they will match up with the Minnesota Vikings. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, we look at this Lions team entering play. Now, they've lost 3 straight here, and it goes without saying, I guess, they could certainly use a win.
And how do they get a win? Because they've lost 3 straight, I think it's paramount that they get a fast, clean start to this game.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Vikings, they too were losers last week, so they're also hoping to get back in the win column.
Something's got to give in this one, right?
First and 10, Cousins. That's to Dalvin Cook, his running back. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. He'll dump this off to Cook. First down now, but the clock continues to move. From the gun, here's Cousins. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Another try after the first down sack. Cousins. And this one hauled in by Rudolph. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. And that is incomplete. Not much going on this drive. Looks like they're going to have to punt it away, CD.
And right now, I know a lot of their fans are screaming for the OC to change things up, get away from what he's been calling. Sometimes you just need better execution of the plays that have been called.
Here's Britton Colquitt now, as he's on to punt for Minnesota. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Lions will take over. Now the Lions offense, they get ready to head back out there. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. On first down, Stafford here.
Stafford's pass.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
To throw again. Stafford, they'll get this one to Galladay. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Again, it's Stafford. Open man is Galladay, complete. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They go right back to him for 20 and a first. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Looking middle, and that's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Throwing again on 2nd down. Stafford. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. And just like that, on we head to half number 2.
17.
The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway.
Amir Abdullah on the return. The Vikings take over 1st and 10. At their own.
Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the third. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
Starting the third quarter with Cook. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Vikings.
They run again on first down. Cook. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down.
And it's pretty evident when you watch how Minnesota plays, just how important Dalvin Cook is to their offense. 1,000-yard rusher a year before, the first one the Vikings had since Adrian Peterson was dominating their carries. And having Cook in the lineup for the bulk of the season, that made Minnesota exactly what their head coach Mike Zimmer wanted them to be. A much more physical team that complemented their defense.
Cousins pass.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Desmond Trufant on the coverage.
Cousins. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 30. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
And the Vikings.
I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now he dumps this off over the middle. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
On 2nd down, Cook. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Going on the ground with Madison. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Back of the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
2nd and goal.
They'll run for it with Cook. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown.
Minnesota.
Dalvin Cook with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Vikings are able to make this a close game again. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths, running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
And it's up through the goalposts. It's 17-10. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it's capped off by the touchdown run coming from Dalvin Cook. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
So we get a look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
It's 2nd down and 10.
2nd and 10, Stafford again. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. This is intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Carr. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
Brandon, these quarterbacks had their hands full all afternoon long, but they finally get a measure of revenge as he gets himself in a nice spot. He's able to get 2 hands on the football and pick it off.
Minnesota now ready for their next possession. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Working out of the gun, Cousins. Knocking it away there defensively, Justin Coleman. They were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face. Coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So a special teams mistake on the field goal try leads to a new set of downs inside the red zone. Cook following the penalty. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's
on 3rd down, Cousins. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Tajay Sharp, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Well, this offense only mustered 3 points in the first half on that field goal. They picked up the pace now. 2 third-quarter touchdowns.
Hey, you remember that appearance we had last week in front of that crowd, and they asked about halftime adjustments and all that was going on. And remember what I said. It's not always an adjustment at halftime. Sometimes just remembering the game plan and playing better, tuning it up and just working through it methodically. They got it done in this case.
Of course, I'll always remember that appearance because I had on a brown belt with black shoes, and you pointed that out in front of the crowd. So thanks for that.
I said that out loud?
You did.
Yeah, my bad.
Jamal Agnew now to return it. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
It's 2nd.
On 2nd and inches. Stafford. McKinnon here. It's complete. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
That's good for a Lions.
1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Danielle Hunter in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
At the 41-yard line.
On second down, here's Stafford. Complete to Jones. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 44-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down. And you know what else happened on that play? He just went past 45,000 career passing yards.
He's going to cherish that moment, but he's also going to celebrate it with so many different people. Guys he's playing with currently, guys he's played with in the past, especially offensive linemen who've kept him upright to throw the ball, receivers who've caught it. I mean, just so many people to embrace. And last but not least, a lot of coaches who call a lot of passing plays.
Boy, that is a 7-yard loss. Second down now. They run on first down as they get about 3. Second and 7 forthcoming. So still 14 yards to go. Second down.
Brings up second down.
Stafford. A slant to Jones. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 34-yard line.
34-yard line.
And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you're talking about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
A first down carry here for Johnson. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Call it a gain of 14 for the second play in a row.
Well, there's zero doubt that the Detroit Lions like Kerryon Johnson's ability, but he's been dinged up a little bit in his first 2 years in the NFL, so they went out and used a day 2 pick this past year on DeAndre Swift, the rookie runner out of Georgia, hoping, I think, to pair them together and maybe send a message. But I think if Kerryon Johnson can stay on the field, he could be an awfully productive back in the NFL.
They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. And he'll get this one down to about the 17.
Johnson again, the ball carrier.
Eric Kendricks in on the tackle. So from the 17, here's second and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
From the gun, here's Stafford. And it's caught. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Stafford to Jones, enough for a Lion first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on first and goal. Stafford looking for Hawkinson, and he's got him. Touchdown, Detroit. T.J. Hawkinson, his 3rd touchdown of the game and 4th on the year. And the Lions have broken our tie as they take the lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Now Prater to add the PAT. Take a 7-point lead now. A 10-play drive that time. And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions.
Vikings 17.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. Second down.
Second down at the 22-yard line.
Here's second and 9, just a yard on that last run.
And 9.
Again, it's Cook. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
Cook, the ball carrier. brought down at the 35-yard line.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 more on that one and another 1st down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Complete. Jefferson to target. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there, and it's 3rd and 4. Now Cousins. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 26. A 1st down for Minnesota. Cousins finding Thielen. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. He goes right back to Jefferson, and this one complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. That's to Cook out of the backfield. And he's brought down. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. Here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
He'll look to throw to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Now we're in a situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his home. Got to totally command and make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. And not only will he not get in, he's going to lose yardage. They stuff him back at the 4. And now trotting back out with the rest of his offensive mates, the big tight end. So after he looked really good early, they haven't been able to find the big tight end as much. What gives?
Well, sometimes that's not in the game plan defensively. They're trying to take away other people, or they weren't expecting him to get off to such a hot start. But now, they know he's out there. They've made a few adjustments, surround him with a few more people, a few different coverages. Let's see if he makes the adjustments now. Does he change up a few things to try and work his way open?
Again, it's Johnson. And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8 yard line. On 3rd down, Johnson. And he is going to be stopped at the 12, short of the 1st down. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. Here's Matt Bosher now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. So Cousins and the Vikings down 24-17, 27 seconds to go. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go, ball on the 43. Here's Cousins. He finds his man Johnson. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
Incomplete.
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. One last shot now for Cousins. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for Detroit, they will indeed finish over 500 at 9-7. And that is maybe not exactly what they were hoping for, but a better than average season nonetheless. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, this loss will mean they finish the season right at 500 at 8-8. But they've got better days in their future. Of that,